We've got Fox News alert for you now. Iraqi security forces on high alert as they push deeper into northern Mosul in the fight against the radical Islamic terrorists of ISIS. Those troops coming under fire from rockets and suicide bombers. Senior Foreign Affairs correspondent Greg Palkot now live with us from Irbil, Iraq. So, Greg, how's the ground operation going right now?
Eric, it is moving ahead. It is difficult. In fact, this massive operation to get ISIS out of Mosul seems to get more intense and more complex every single day. Today, in the northeastern side of that city, Iraqi special forces moved into another militant-held area. Car bombs, mortars, rockets, sending up a cloud of smoke over the area. Real resistance from the militants. In fact, though, war is all around that city. We spent time today in the Gogjali district. It's on the eastern edge of Mosul. It was said to have been cleared of ISIS a few days ago, but in the short time we were there, we heard 2 explosions nearby. We saw U.S. jets and choppers overhead, trucks of Iraqi troops heading towards battle, as well as U.S. Special Force operatives and ambulances bringing out the wounded. We watched up close, too, another way that Iraqi forces are dealing with the ISIS threat. Take a look. As refugees are being brought out of the fight in Mosul, Iraqi security forces still on high alert. Women and children being kept over here, men, especially of fighting age, over here. Their credentials being looked at. Iraqis making sure they're not ISIS terrorists. That's right, the identities of all the men being checked against a government ISIS militant database. Seeking out as a refugee, one way the militants are trying to escape. We're told that this system is snagging a lot. Meanwhile, most of those refugees are heading to a camp nearby, but the residents of the neighborhood, well, they're just trying to survive. They are desperate for food, for water, for medicine, for utilities, somewhat overlooked in the rush to battle. Finally, Eric, the spokesperson for the coalition operation here in Iraq spoke today. He said, calling ISIS cowardly and despicable. But he also said, and I quote, they are tough and adaptive. How long will it take to get rid of ISIS from Mosul? His words, quite some time. Back to you.
Slowly but surely, and that was a fascinating look at the way they process the refugees. Greg Palkot, live in Irbil, Iraq. Thank you.